Hey there, it's Fionna Gossling from Ray LePage, and I'm here to update you on what happened in Burlington real estate in June 2022. So, if you have been listening to the news, I'm sure you have heard a lot of Chicken Little scenarios as to what's been happening. So, I just wanted to go through what has actually been happening by the numbers in your community. So, there has definitely been a correction happening in the market. We had 199 sales in Burlington in June 2022. That is way down from what happened in May, where we had 296. So we had almost 300 sales in May and only 200 in June. Now, the summer months naturally are slower in real estate, or are historically slower in real estate. Number of units available has risen. Months of inventory has risen from 1.3 to 2.4. So we are creeping towards the balanced market there, and it really depends on what you are trying to buy or sell in terms of your months of inventory. So that's a really good indicator if you're thinking about making a move either a buy or a sell. Now, this is interesting because the average sale price actually increased month over month. And it was $1,245,000, and the median sale price, it was down a bit. So the median sale price was $1,050,000. Days on market is up to 15 days. If you compare what happened June 2022 versus June 2021, there were significantly fewer sales. So we're down 39% in terms of sales volumes, number of transactions. We are up 121%. So there are far more properties for buyers to choose from this month over this time last year. In fact, we're up 243% more choice. So that just means if you're planning on selling, we need to take a different strategy in this market. You probably want to sell your house first, or at least have it ready to go and on the market before you put an offer in on something, because the moment in time of just list it, it will sell, has passed. So now it's important that we price it properly. We're getting it ready for the market. We're exposing it to the market properly, and you have somebody good negotiating for you to get you the best possible price and the best outcome for your transaction. The average sale price is still up, which is interesting, really. And days on market is up. So a year ago, it was 12 days on market on average. Now it's 15 days. All of this it's important to look at what kind of product you're trying to sell. So it makes a difference, or trying to buy. Makes a difference. If you're trying to buy a detached home right now, there probably is some opportunity. If you are trying to buy a townhouse, it is still quite a competitive market. There's only 1.9 months of inventory there. So it's important to look at the stats on a broader scale and understand what's happening in the market, but also specifically what it is you're trying to buy and where. If you had any specific questions as to what's been happening in Burlington real estate in your neighborhood, do not hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to give you a quick update or analysis, or an in-depth analysis. One thing to keep in mind, if you are buying and selling in the same market, there's ways to kind of mitigate risk in this situation and navigate the process to minimize risk. But if you're selling something and prices are down a little bit, then chances are what you're buying is also down a bit. So the numbers work out. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Otherwise, I will check in again this time next month.